Okay, continuing on with this discussion of how to use the media gallery in Scalar, I want to demonstrate a second method of annotating images. And this method is going to allow you to include a paragraph of text below the image in question. And you can and then put this into the media gallery so that your viewers can click through and have an image followed by a paragraph underneath it, followed by another image and another paragraph underneath that, so on and so forth. So let's take a look at how we would go about doing this from the start. I have on my desktop already some images, so I have taken care to keep a list of all the captions, who took the photograph, the title of the photograph, the year, the archive from which I extracted that image, and then also any other information that I need to share in my citation. So I've got a Word document with all of those included. Let's go actually open up a new Word document to work with here. Here's my list of citations that I've been accumulating. We're going to need a new Word document, so let's open that up. Then we're going to go insert pictures, and we've already got the image on our desktop, so it will be insert picture from file. And I'm going to take a new image. I think I'm going to take the Brogels-Hütte. Yes, let's take this new image. It's a JPEG, and that appears rather nicely there. If you can come down right underneath that and do another insert text box, because we want to be able to type something about the image. Go ahead and expand that text box across the width and also a bit of the length of your page so that you have a place where you can write. Then I'm going to go back into my Word document here where I've got my other citations. I'm going to have to just put this guy down here for a second. Here's my Brogels-Hütte. And I think I can actually probably just type that this, I'm going to put that first in that it's actually hyperlinked, which is the reason I'm going to be typing this out, because I don't want to bounce back into Wikimedia Commons. So it's Ramesos is the name of the photographer. It is Brogels-Hütte. I could put the German umlaut in there if I wanted to with special characters, but I'm not going to do that at this moment. And they're going to have the date, 2015, Wikimedia Commons. And I'm going to give the Creative Commons license. Okay, there's my citation. I'll hit return a couple of times, and I can also minimize this down. So we are working in Word because we are going to need to create a PDF from this Word document. Scalar will not accept Word documents in this particular format, although you could do a cut and paste. It's just much easier to create a PDF and then upload that to Scalar. So now I can add some analysis of this image. The Brogels-Hütte Refuge is located in the Dolomite Mountains in South Tyrol, Italy. Refuges like these appear throughout this mountain range and offer hikers a hearty meal and a resting place on their journey. Okay, so you can see that you could add whatever kind of analysis you'd like here. You could continue the paragraph, you could add additional paragraphs, but let's just for the sake of demonstration here say that we've completed our analysis. we're going to go do a file, save as, and we've got to give it a good title. This is going to be Brueggel's Hütte image and analysis. And I actually see that I need to double check my spelling. Wow. Well, we'll go ahead and save that. And at this point, actually, I need to check my spelling here because it's actually LE. And then let's do a save as. And I'm going to save it as a PDF. I'm going to put it on the desktop and we'll just export the image. I will say that Scalar does not allow you to upload images anything larger than 2 megabytes. So you may like to actually look at the properties, the file type. Whoops, it's not giving it to me here. Statistics. Okay, it's actually not giving it to you here. You want to look at the file size if you have trouble uploading. I think we're not going to. Let's just get out of this. We know we've got a saved PDF. Okay, we'll do that upload just like we would upload any photograph or any other artifact to Scalar. So we'll go to the download button and it's on our desktop, so that's going to be a local media file. And let's type in the Brueggel's Hütte text and analysis. So you want to make sure that what you're adding is in fact your PDF file and not something else that looks close. This is only 932 KB, so that's going to be okay. We're not even in the megabyte range yet. So we'll do a choose and we'll do an upload. So that is showing you that you've got not only your citation, but you've also got the paragraph of analysis that you would like. And so when we use now the media gallery feature, you're going to see the image, and right underneath it you'll have both your citation and your analysis. And I've already got a couple of these loaded, so let's go ahead and do a new page. And we're going to call this media gallery with paragraphs below. And you can leave the description blank here. And you'll go into your rich text editor box, and as is usual for loading images, you'll go to the toolbar here. You want the rightward facing arrow with dashed lines around it. You want to click on that, and that's going to open up all of your media that you have stored. And you'll actually see that some of these are in PDF format, which makes things pretty easy for you in terms of locating what you want to upload. So let's do that. Brueggel's Hütte. We will go there and let's work with a large size display. I think we want things centered, and you can keep these two just the way they are. Okay, let's go below that. Let's add another one. Again, we'll select large. We'll do a center alignment, and then we'll add that one. Oh, actually, hold on. We want to set this to media gallery. Very important. You want to set your template to media gallery. It's going to default to basic, but you will make that selection down here and save and view your project. So this is a different way of presenting images balanced by your textual analysis. So here we have the Brovelsutta, we have our citation, as we've seen. We have also a paragraph and some arrows inviting your reader to click through your image gallery. This one is taking just a moment to load. And again, excuse me, again, we have the citation and then also a little bit of analysis. I've also given you a little tip down here that just to recap what we've done, we've used a Word document, then we've inserted a photograph. After that, we've inserted a text box. Then we've saved the document as a PDF so we could upload it to Scalar. So that's another way. I think this will actually bounce you back. Those hyperlinks don't really take you anywhere. So your reader has the benefit of having both the text and the image all together here, rather than in the previous method where you had a pop-up window up here. So those are two different ways now that you've seen how to work with the media gallery, add images, and annotate them.